the wedding.
Welcome to Is It Tho
Podcast.
You don't want my shit from the tip. So bring them tip. You know what it means.
Whoa. Sorry.
A little bit of a crash landing here. Hi. Welcome back.
I feel like I'm running out of dance moves right
to Is It Tho Podcast. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, guess what?
What?
We are now on. Oh shit! I was like, we are now on iTunes and on Spotify. Now the difference between this what you're seeing right now, you're seeing us. The difference between the audio version is the audio. Think of it as the plus. You want the and the blank thoughts. The mumble plus. That podcast is for you. It's raw. It's raw.
All of us.
It is all of us. You want us talk like this?
You
Check
again,
out audio. Cause it's raw and it's real. It's all the mumbleness you can afford. So please, if you can, rate and review us on both those platforms below. And also wanted to give a quick shout out, a couple plugs to kind of our local bands. Back home in the RGV. One is my friend Luis. His band name is Primrose. Can't hear. No, it's called Primrose.
Oh.
You can find
like Hunger Games.
Yeah. You can find them on Facebook at Primrose Band or on Twitter at Primrose Texas. Please check them out. They have a couple singles out right now, and also we're gonna give a shout out to our cousin Fiend. Our cousin Larry's band Fiend.
It's
called
Larry.
Fiends. I'm sorry, Fiends.
Get it right, bro.
Check them out on Facebook at Fiends. That's Fin. Brain fart. That's sorry. From the top. That's Fiends.
Do you not know how to spell?
Fiends.
It's right in front of you.
Shush.
Fiends.
Yeah, Fiends on Facebook. They will be performing live this Saturday, August 17th for some other band show. Who gives a fuck about them? But check them out.
That's rude. No.
August 17th out in Harlingen, Texas at the Spot Lounge. They're performing there. Please go check them out and tell them we sent you. They have an EP out right now called Witch House. No, it's called it's called Witch House. Sorry, I butchered this. I'm sorry, I butchered this. So
who
it's White House. Who
trusted this guy to do this stuff, man?
Hey, I'm doing this out of my own heart because love. So please go check out those bands and give them some love.
Also, I finally made an Instagram for my music. So if you wanna follow that, that's cool. It is all done. I think it's _UNIMUSIK _UNIMUSIK.
Speaking of Instagram, also follow us on Instagram at Is It Tho Podcast on Instagram, where we post a lot of stuff that gets cut, more like the visual stuff. And also please follow us on Facebook.
You want this? You go get it if you follow us on Instagram.
I don't know what you're doing, but follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Follow us on Facebook at Is It Tho. Please give us a like and please give us a shout out. And also, please subscribe and comment down below. So, with all the housekeeping done out of the way, we can close that chapter.
Thank God.
So, Miss Audrey Podger, how have you been this week?
I've been great, actually.
Great.
I feel like I've been in a great state of mind.
Great state of mind. Great state of mind-ish.
Yeah. You know, I feel like there's some...
Okay, and we're back. Sorry for the brief interruption. We had a guest coming through real quick. We had to make a little break.
Wasp problem.
Yeah. So, such is life. Unexpected things come up, but we must continue because that is what we do.
Is it though?
Is it though? So I believe we started off as, because I really can't remember, even though it was 2 seconds ago. What we were talking about? Yeah, your week.
My week. My week has been pretty good.
Just kidding. Okay, go on.
It's been good so far. I feel like I need to share something. It's a little kind of like dark, but it's not because it has a good like outcome.
Okay.
But for a long time, like I know it's gonna sound kind of dumb. Well, not dumb, but okay. Let me just say what I'm gonna say. So for a long time, like since I can remember, I've never been comfortable in my own skin. Like I never liked my body. And I know like that's weird to say because everyone's like, you're so small, you're so skinny, but ever since I can remember, I could not like
I'm ugly.
I couldn't love my body, and now I feel like I'm in a point where I do, like I finally can say like I love my body and everything. Like I feel great.
Yeah.
So it's been a great week because I felt I kind of discovered that, and I was like like ever since like middle school I haven't been able to say that, and so it feels good. So love yourself, accept
Treat
yourself.
Love yourself. Treat yourself.
Ow.
Happens. Loving yourself sometimes in public is a danger to all.
That's like the third time this week I've done that.
The wisest person in the
Mom says I am. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, it's been a good week.
I see what you mean as far as loving yourself, accepting yourself, because that's what it's all about. Because we talked that like about a couple podcast episodes ago. That's all about being comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, I guess just finally being confident in like myself and stop like telling myself negative stuff. I guess I don't know, but it's a good head place. But yeah, but some things that like I feel like have saddened me over the past few weeks, not few weeks, but the past week has kind of like got me a little like, man, is how do I, like people. I mean, all of us, I guess, can tend to be greedy, right?
Greedy?
Yeah, greedy. But I feel like...
I mean, to a certain extent, we're all... It's just because it's human nature. We all are bound to be a little greedy at times.
But I feel like, I don't know. Like, I've noticed it a lot. Not necessarily, like, in my life, but in other people's lives or people that have shared stories with me. Like, people who let greed kind of overtake them, and they bash, like they don't really care about the relationships they hurt, the people they hurt, because they want either it be more money or more success, how they'll just walk over people because they want that that money, they want whatever, or like something material that doesn't matter. And I don't know, I just think that kind of sucks. Like, why would you ruin like a relationship, like someone who you love and care about, and just for what? Like, you can't take any of that stuff with you when you leave this world. You can't take the money, you can't take the material stuff. Like,
but greed, like I said, it is this selfish thing. It's like an insatiable appetite that just can't be craved. It's just they're blinded by it. It's like
you'll never be satisfied.
Just that relentless thing of just going after that one thing. It's just blinded by desire, essentially. And greed in itself just makes you more. Essentially, it's kind of like money. Isn't that the root? Isn't that the saying, like that old saying, money is the root of all evil?
Yeah.
But really, but
don't
no, honesty.
After the money. What does the song go? Chase after the dream, don't chase after
let me finish
the
my
money.
point.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, Nova. Just kidding. But no.
Okay, go on.
I'm the wisest person in the whole world. No, but actually, it is a misquote. It's not money is the real evil. It says in the good book, it is for the love of money, and that is greed.
Oh, okay.
For the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money itself is evil. Money in itself is a tool. It's just it's a pen on a piece of paper. That's all it is. But to what you're saying, that insatiable appetite that people crave from it, it's just like there's a certain amount of dopamine that they get inside their head. It's like but money in itself, to get to the point I was trying to come back to that, is that having more or having less makes you, because who you are as a person inside, having more of money makes it just implodes that. I'm saying, if you always been a piece of shit and you get more money, you're just gonna be a bigger piece of shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have this book that I read, and it talks about like, okay, because I always used to think like having a lot of money was bad, like because it says money is the root of all evil. Why did I never look like that? That's what you said right now. But in the book it says money isn't evil. It's not wrong to have money. Like, it's not wrong to be successful. It's just like that, what he said, the love of the money. Like, it is a tool. It's not something that you chase. You should
bring you happiness.
Yeah, you shouldn't chase after it your whole, like there's a song, the song I just sang, chase after the dream, don't chase after the money. Because I guess when I was younger, I always looked at people who had money as greedy, because that's what was I guess I saw like in TV or in just in everyday life. Like, people who had more money, you don't really like, you see them as, I guess, greedy, or people around them are greedy because they have money, so they're just trying to get they're not really necessarily trying to be their friend. They're just trying to, oh, he has money, let's invite him, or he has money, let's go and hang out with him, la la la, he's gonna buy us drinks, he gonna buy all the food. But that's still kind of wrong to think someone who has money is gonna support your ass. Dude, support your own ass. Exactly.
But to that point, like, I want to make an analogy. Like, you ever seen Lord of the Rings, right? You seen Lord of the Rings? Do you remember? But those that seen Lord of the Rings, like, that
was a long time ago.
But take the whole premise. Smeagol, right? Smeagol, who ultimately became Gollum. When you first in the third Lord of the Rings movie, it comes up in the video. You see Smeagol and his best friend, right? When Smeagol and them,
it's a best friend.
Yeah, that's the whole intro of how Smeagol became Gollum. It's when Gollum finds first finds the ring. When his friend finds the ring, Gollum sees it. And then ultimately says, like, oh, give it to me because it's my birthday. Give it to me because it's my birthday. And the friend would have given it up because, like, it was just solid gold. Smeagol ultimately kills him for it and becomes detriment. Right?
Yeah.
But when Frodo finds the ring, he doesn't become all evil as Smeagol. He's just like, okay, cool, I'm going to carry this thing.
Yeah.
The whole point is, Smeagol, that was always inside of him, right? When he saw the opportunity to get more of that desire, they brought it out of him into the light. He was always that way. He was always selfish and greedy. So to get that what he wanted, what did he do? He killed his best friend.
That's really fucked up.
But when Frodo got clearing, he was like, I gotta have this through. You know what I'm saying? His appetite was satisfied. So it's like,
and for what? Just to have a freaking piece of gold.
Exactly.
Versus having a buddy pal
just being blinded by that
roam
desire.
Around with. I don't know. It just sucks. Like, seeing people, like, just, I guess, seeing people lose relationships over something that you can't even take with you when you're gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
let me put this in a question. Okay, I want you to think about a number. Y'all's listening. Think of a number in your head as far as value. What amount would that be for you to live comfortably, right? Think of a number, however high, however low. Now, all that money is in a grave, okay, buried with somebody. Now, the question I propose to you is, would you dig up a grave with that money inside?
The grave has a dead person in it.
Yes, like it's a grave.
Like, they're already dead.
A person died with the money, about money in your head, died with that money inside their grave. So would you, in turn, dig up their grave to get that money? Also, there's a catch to it. It's live stream, so the whole world knows how you get the money. Would you do it?
Well, do I know the person? Well, I mean, it would be disrespectful either way to just, like, dig up somebody's grave, right? Is that the whole point?
It's like going to a cemetery and just digging up a grave. If you know that certain amount of money's there, would you dig up that grave?
I need to get that treasure.
I know it sounds stupid and it sounds selfish, but what she's getting at is people do it all the fucking time. Not necessarily to a grave, but to a certain individual, like a certain relative.
Like a relationship, they just kind of
They're
badger.
Badger. They're waiting for them to what? Kick the bucket so they can get what? That insurance money. It's the same goddamn thing. And to drive more to that point, how far are you willing to go and give up as a person? You're willing to give up your apathy, every single thing, just to crave something that can't be craved.
Yeah.
Because greed in itself, it changes you who you are. Kind of like how what the ring did to Smeagol, turned him into Gollum. Just he didn't care about his friends. He didn't care about nothing. It fucked him over. It changed him completely into this hideous monster. But
was he not that person before?
Nope, he was like a normal person. But you can equivalent to real life because it changes you. Maybe not on the outside, but on the inside, you turn this blinded beast. Like you don't care about someone. Like you care about money. Like you care about time is money. Time is money. So you lose out on everything because you're chasing that
dough, that bread.
That dough, that insatiable appetite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
because you're trying to fill a void, which is your own insecurities. So
who do you think you would be if you didn't have anything? Is that what you kind of like? Who would? The question we should all be asking ourselves: who would we be if we stripped away? Like if there was a nuclear, well, then again, a nuclear bomb, we would all be dead. But let's
say we all started back from zero.
All the stuff that you see is all gone. You're in a potato sack, and that's how you dress, and you have to live off the land. What kind of person would you be without all your fame and riches and all your money?
Who would you be?
I don't know. Would you still be you? Would you still be you?
Probably. That's all I've known.
Yeah, I don't got no money.
Jesus Christ.
The money.
But I think because most people want to feel
a void?
Like that fear of not having, that fear of being without. Because I feel most people nowadays, when it comes to life itself, I think most people don't live with life. They're living with inside their own mind, kind of like the internet.
They think they are.
Because kind of the internet's not real, man.
No, it's not.
Internet's not real. People care about more. I think, this is my personal opinion, people care more about their online persona.
Oh, hell
the likes and this and that. But when you meet them in person, they're not that. They're just
I've seen that
opposite of what they are.
Like people will try to make either their relationship or either who they are, whatever, paint a picture for you to say like, this is the kind of person I am, you know, and then the reality, you meet them in person, but they're like the opposite of that.
Or they run from life itself because they don't want you to see
the shitty life or the shitty
life that they are. Because it's like people are like so like this. No, but the fear of like being exposed, this is a trendy word, exposed for who they are. People are fear of this whole thing, this imaginary thing. So I want you to come with me and imagine you meet somebody and says, hey, be my imaginary friend. He says I'm like this. He says, oh, these people say I'm like that.
But
what would you think?
It's weird.
Okay,
You're
so
a psychopath.
that's like somebody coming up to you now and saying, oh, look how many friends I got on Facebook. Look how many likes. It's imaginary, man.
It's not real life.
It's not imaginary, man. So wouldn't we call that people care more about this imaginary thing more than life itself, like the reality?
Yeah.
Insanity?
Yeah.
Wouldn't we call them fucking crazy? So people talk about mental health. I mean, isn't this the root of it all?
Social media?
People caring about more this and that, and greed itself is maybe it's not. Maybe nowadays it may not equivalent to money itself, but it's about what? The likes, this, that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are willing to sell out or not associate with either their family members or not family members, or friends, because it's bad for the social look. It's bad for
that breaks my heart.
It's bad for this, and it's fucked up. But hey, it happens.
Yeah.
We all know people. We all know someone is going through that right now.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I try to see it from that standpoint, but it's kind of hard to like, I don't know. Like, I guess it is it is what you say, trying to fill that void. So you kind of are constantly lost because, you know, I guess, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to see it from that other side.
Because the reason is because when it comes to insecurities, we all got insecurities. The only time you're going to be secure is when you're dead. Because there's no more thinking.
Yeah.
But I think most people are trying to fill that void. Like, let's say someone doesn't have any friends, so they're gonna bolster and put it out there. Oh, I'm rich. I got money. I got this fancy car, right?
And then people want to be around them.
People want to be around them because they see the nice car. They don't see that you're paying triple or double amount of insurance on that fucking car because it's a sports car.
That's a sports car. That's not cheap.
So you find yourself buying these fake friends, quote unquote, drinks, this, that. You want to take the picture, take the selfies, this and that, because it's always in our face, right? It's always in our face. Everyone comes to TV or online. Hey, we're having a good time. Selfie. Hey, let's go downtown so we can take a selfie because it's gonna get the likes.
Let's show people what
the
we're doing.
The quote unquote flex.
No flex zone. No flex.
Because I feel like most people don't know who they are, which I think we're trying to allude to. Because what blows my fucking mind is most people will go to college, right, under a certain subject. Will spend 4 to 8 years in college, get into student debt, come out with a degree, and not some find a job, and hats off to them. But then most don't find a job. And they got this big ass student loan, and then they're lost because they don't know
what exactly
who they are.
Yeah, they just partied the last 4 years of their school.
Yeah, they're lost essentially. You know what I'm saying? Because people are willing to do that, go in debt, do this and that, learn on the subject, spend an entire time amount. My question is, where's that same energy when it comes to knowing yourself? Because knowing yourself is free, man. It's free.
Exactly.
It's free because but
I guess some people don't do it because they know, like subconsciously they know that they're not the best person, so they kind of just continue in this like ongoing circle of.
But my thing is, okay, since when it comes to mixing music, right, when it comes to not knowing this, you weren't good at it, right?
No.
So what you do, you practice and got better.
Yeah.
When it comes to yourself,
I mean, it's trial and error, but that's the same thing with yourself. You gotta pick what you
if you don't understand the camera, you read the manual, or you learn more about how to get better at it.
Look
it's just
into your soul.
It's kind of like life itself. I mean, it's like this podcast. Like, I'm not good at talking, but hell, we're doing this to get better.
Yeah.
At doing that again, talking comes to talking. It's weird, but you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense.
Because if you
sorry,
let me help you out because you're stumbling all this. Because if you don't know like who you are, you're gonna go do what everybody else is doing because that greed. You know what I'm saying? Because that greed, or it's more like you're willing to sell out your soul or your morals because you want to be accepted. Because if you're not, stable or who you are, then you're just gonna be another brick in the wall. Is this song called Another Brick in the Wall, right? By Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall.
I think so.
Yeah, he's just gonna be another brick in the wall.
I never understood, like, I just popped into my head right now. Like the sell your soul to the devil kind of thing, because it was always like Illuminati, la 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 la. But I mean, it makes sense in a sense of like what we're talking about. Like you kind of sell out yourself, your soul basically, and so you're just kind of doing whatever the fuck to get people to like you, I guess. So you kind of lose yourself first. I guess that would be like selling yourself out to the devil because you're being a shitty person, because you don't know who you are. So I just like, if you feel like lost and you feel like you don't know who you are, just take time for yourself. And if you fucked up like with relationships, if like you've hurt people, don't be afraid to just reach out to them and be like, yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's never too late to apologize.
Don't wait till don't wait till we're in the grave.
Yeah, and then feel worse, like even worse about because then if that happens, you're gonna feel like 1,000 times worse because you can't even talk to them, you can't even tell them like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But even if you find yourself in that particular spot right now, what we just said, it comes time to grieve, but sometimes you have to let them go. At times you have to let them rest. You know what I'm saying?
Let it rest.
Let it rest and reach out to your loved ones and reach out and talk to them.
To your best
because if
friends.
you're just gonna be stuck in that whole thing, you're gonna go essentially crazy. You're gonna kill yourself inside your mind because you're just like, I don't know what to do. I'm this and that. You're so heavy and hard and this whole burden that you have inside yourself that you're just gonna go absolutely insane.
Yeah, like I know I've done things in the past or relationships I've kind of walked over, I guess, and I even I thought I heard something. Sorry. And so I've even like gone back and like apologized, even though it's happened like a while back, you know. But after I apologize and like let them know, like, look, I'm sorry, I was a dick. I didn't, I was insecure. I'm just sorry. It feels so much better to kind of actually say you're sorry and admit that you were wrong. Because like you said, it's like a burden like you carry with you, and you're constantly thinking about it, and then you kind of, I guess, act out on it, and then finally when you apologize, it's like, whew, I'm in there, like, it's cool, dude, don't even worry about it. And you're like, oh my god, thank you.
It's such a burden off yourself.
Yeah. And there's no need for that there's no need for you to carry that around, because you're hurting yourself. You're hurting another person, but you're also hurting yourself. Like, why would you want to hurt yourself? Why would you want to make life harder on yourself?
Exactly. It's like, when it comes to life itself, when it comes to knowing yourself, let's say you buy a new product, right? Let's say Audrey bought this, this laptop, right?
Oh, yes.
Let's say when you buy the laptop, right? You bought it. It don't work.
I'd be so mad.
What would the first thing you do?
Return it.
Return it, and would you have a fit?
Would I have a fit?
Like, honestly, like real talk. Would you be pissed?
I'd be pissed. I would return it and be like, yo, y'all, some of this laptop, it doesn't work. What's up? And then, yeah, I don't know.
I feel like most people, when it comes to quality of their life, they're not doing that. When it comes to themselves, they're not doing that to themselves.
Dude, I had a...
Because they're ready to... Okay, go on.
I say...
You're rude. Let me not finish my point.
Okay, finish your point.
Nah, go ahead.
I was going to talk about my dream I had.
Just say your dream. I'm already defeated. Go ahead. Go.
Well, I had a dream last night, and it was really weird. Like, okay, I went to go get a haircut by this lady, and she cut my hair, like, short. I was like, oh, I just need a trim, right? I just cut my hair straight, trim, whatever. And she's like, okay. And then she turns me around, and I look, and she cut my bangs. I didn't tell her to cut my bangs. So she cut my bangs, and so they were, like, short. But, like, in the middle of the bang, it was short here, and then it was long here. And I was, in my dream, I was so mad. I was like, I'm not paying for this haircut. I didn't tell you to cut my bangs. I told you to cut my hair. And it was this whole big thing of just me getting mad at her. And, yeah. That just kind of triggered that dream right now. So that going to the point I was trying to make.
People get pissed off real quick, but like real quick. Someone looks at them side eye, they get on them real quick and be pissed off. This and that.
Why are you looking at me like that?
But when it comes to yourself in the fucking mirror, they're not like, where's that same energy? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, it's okay. I slacked off and this and that.
It's not okay to slack off.
Because that's the worst thing. Like my biggest regret is wasting 5 years of my life playing the fucking victim, saying like, oh, I did this, that, but really, because I remember praying to the higher power, whoever you believe in, asking, okay, when is it my turn? When is it this turn? When is it this turn?
It's always your turn.
And I guess my subconscious or whatever said, it's been your turn. What are you talking about? I've been waiting for your turn. So when I got that job and I came up here, it all fell into place because it was ready. It was there waiting for me, and I immediately turned out my whole life around in a year and a half. Year and a half change versus 5 years.
Yeah.
Where's that same energy? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know yourself, you're gonna be following these trends. But when it's like graduating college, when you graduate, when you're out and you have no job, you're fucked because you don't know yourself.
Yeah.
And then you're left. Well, I don't know because this and that, this and this. At some point,
don't make excuses, bro.
You gotta say no excuses. Yes, life is unfair. This and that. My life changed when I understood this. Yes, life's unfair. I'm still gonna win this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna win this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ultimately comes to success. What is success to you? What does it mean? Most people think it's what? Money, this and that, the fancy cars, what we talked about at the beginning.
Yeah. Are you asking me this question?
In general, both, and just in general.
Oh.
But success to some certain people is different.
Yeah.
Right? So, would you want to give your definition for what you think success is?
Well, my sixth version of success is just being able to take care of my family, take care of my mom and pa, and I feel like when I reach success, I want to just give them a life that, because they spend their whole life working, No one deserves to spend their whole life working. They should at least deserve to spend their rest of their life living. And so I feel like when I reach that point where I can provide that for them, then I'd be successful.
Yeah.
That's really all.
Yeah, success to me is that as well, and most importantly,
just to take care of those around me.
Yeah, I would say mine is like that too, but also to basically not have a phone, like not care about it anymore, like just
fuck out of here, dude.
Like become a ghost and just not
bye.
Have a family, have a dog, have a couple kids, take care of my family, and that's it.
Be on a ranch somewhere.
Yeah, be on a ranch.
Go out and drink my coffee, watch my dog and kids.
That's the life right there. That's my version of success right there.
Yeah. Like, I just want to be able to, for those around me to live their life and not to
because most people
be stressing. That's all I want.
Most people, I feel like they're just existing and not really living.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
They're just existing. They're just getting up with no purpose. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand one thing. You got to know who you are, figure out the most important question, which is the why. You have to understand the why, meaning why do you do what you do?
Yeah.
Why do you get up? What drives you? What goal are you shooting towards? Because you can have the why, you can have this, but if you're not shooting towards anything, you're just going to be a boat lost at sea.
Yeah, and then you're not going to be happy. Why would you not want to be happy? But, you know, back to what you said about you wasting time. I feel like I did the exact same thing. Like, I played the victim. I was like, you know, why was all this stuff happening to me? Like, this happened, blah, 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 blah. But then I kind of like, you know, I don't want to be the victim. I kind of decided to myself, like, I don't want to be that. Like, I don't want to spend my life moping and groping about this happened in the past when tomorrow's another day. Today's a new day. Like, none of the past, like, to me matters anymore because it wouldn't have brought me right in this position. Yeah. Like the butterfly effect. Like, if you didn't do something in the past, it could really, like, just the smallest thing, like, could change your whole existence. Which is crazy. Like, even going back to wronging someone or someone wronging you, like, as much as you want to be mad about that or be upset about it, you wouldn't be in the position you are right now. Like, you really have to see that and understand that and believe that, because, you know, and then if you don't like who you are today, you just change it. You just do little things to change it. I mean, things don't happen overnight. Like, things take time. Things take time.
Like, think about it like this. Like, when you go to the gym, let's say you've never been to the gym, right? Yeah. You're not going to the gym right away and then, oh, I'm the fucking strongest man. I'm the most jacked. I'm the most cut there. It takes what? It takes time. 5 pounds when I go to the gym. Say you've never been to the gym before. You go 2 or 3 days. You're what? You're sore. You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Most people quit. But most people that stay with it comes back to where's that same energy when it comes to your life.
Yeah, dude, I've seen people that go to the gym, like, have their, you know, and then you see them like months later, a year later, and they're like freaking fit, but because they keep at it and they keep, you know, wanting to better themselves, and before they know it, a year passes by.
It's consistency. Consistency is the key.
Like, I know, like, in my head, prior to everything, when someone would say it takes time, like, that sounds scary, like, because it's like, well, it's gonna take forever, but honestly, time goes by so fast. Yep. Like, you can say that, like, I said that a while back, and I'm in a position now where I'm like, fuck, like, it's gone by and I feel 1,000 times better. Like, don't let that saying or let that freak you out, because, you know, use it to your advantage. Like, okay, well, I have all this time to work on me and better me and be cool, and
make every day count. Don't count the days, right? That's how the quote goes. Make every day count. Week, right? Make every day count and come to understanding of who you are as a person. Take time to really know, because, like I said, it's free, man. If you're willing to go through college and get a degree to learn about accounting subject or a certain obscure subject, use that same energy to know yourself. Take time. Yeah. Don't let any, because if you don't, I fear most people are just gonna tell you who you are instead of you knowing who you are.
And then you questioning, like, am I that person?
Exactly.
Is that me?
Exactly.
You have to look in the mirror and And
when it comes to greed, you just
be
careful.
Be careful. Money isn't a bad thing.
Check yourself, because like the misquote, remember this misquote, money is the root of all evil? It's misquoted. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
So don't
Don't think having money is a bad thing, or people who have money, they're a bad person.
Because let me tell you an example. Like, it's like becoming fit, becoming a nice physique. It's not gonna solve all your problems.
Yeah.
People have this all inside their mind, because that's what I did when I first went into this dating world. Oh, if I lose all this weight, get super lean, starve myself, do all this, get super lean, the chicks will come, man. But that's not necessarily. That's not the case. That's not the case. So don't do that.
Yeah, and then
do what you want to do in life.
Don't grow jealous of people who, like I said, don't grow jealous of people who have money, or don't. And if you are jealous of people who have money, or you kind of hate towards people that have money, change that for yourself. You could have money. You just have to put the work in and.
But it comes down to work. If you don't like a certain thing, if you don't like this, or you have for yourself
you don't like your situation,
you're in charge of your life, man. You're in charge of everything that you do. So why are you gonna turn around and get mad at them when you should be looking in the fucking mirror? It's like, hey, it's my fault like this, because I'm not getting up on time. I'm not doing this. I'm not asking for money. I'm not doing whatever. Where's that energy? Where's that same energy? You know what I mean? Instead
of putting that energy into hating on people, put it into yourself.
And don't take life so serious all the goddamn time. Would you want to be around a serious person the entire time? That's like this and that. Like, let's say if I was being super serious, I'd be like, Audrey, stop cutting me off. Finish my point. We got to get it right. No, I'm not that person. It's like, okay,
on the inside, he's just like
a little bit.
Fucking bitch, you're lucky you're my sister.
But stop living life so tight. Just relax, man.
Let loose
and have fun under tension. The best example I can give, let me say this real point before we come to a close. When I used to teach CrossFit, when I coached my oldest brother, there's no best example to this point.
Love you, Robert.
This guy, our brother, is the most fun, relaxed person ever.
Oh yeah,
especially in the gym. He's like funny, laid back person ever, right? So we're teaching. I think I was teaching squat, like back squat today, right? This guy loads up the bar, like freaking like 4 plates. I think he's talking about like, I don't know what we were talking about. Something about, I think Teletubby or something weird like that. Just like, like, nah, man, because he's just like doing it, like doing goofy this and that. He sees a timer, 3, 2, 1, go, right? I think we're doing like an AMRAP of like 4, and we're like 3. He's like, no, loose and juicy. And he's like, okay, ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1. He gets under the bar. Bam, turns it on serious. Bam, knocks it out. Racks it like this intense moment, like, rah, rah, rah. Like, I was like, oh shit. He racks the bar. He's like, okay, anyway. So I'm like, God damn it.
How did you just do that, man?
I think that's the perfect approach you should approach life. There are moments in time to be dead fucking serious, but most of the time you just gotta be relaxed.
Yeah, get the shit done, dude. And like, don't feel money isn't a bad thing to have.
Remember, money is a tool. Money is like any object. Money is just a tool. Remember, money will always be a tool.
Yeah.
Don't make money your big thing. Like, think of it like money.
Be smart about your money. That's something I need to, I'm learning to do.
Think of like a sports car. People want to buy a sports car because it looks good and appealing. And if you really can't afford a sports car, you're going to pay a high payment on the car.
You'll be in debt.
You'll be like, I got this, bro. But you don't know you're going to be paying more in insurance fees. That's what they're going to get you.
Yeah.
It's just make smart decisions, man. But this is not a...
I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but...
Telling what you do, but we're just saying, it's just an example. So,
and remember, it's going to be okay.
It's going to pay. If you want something, go out and get it. You are in charge of your life. Be careful of greed in itself, because you could get lost and you can be blinded and find yourself digging up grapes for money and having the whole world know for why you got it.
And you can lose the ones you love because you want the money.
The most important currency of this life is time.
Is love. Oh.
Is time.
And love.
Well, both. Well, because once you can always get more love.
Can you though?
Time is like, when time is gone, you can't get it back.
Yeah,
when love is gone, you can't. When love is gone, you can find someone else.
Yeah, that's true.
When it comes to time, time is just like, you can't get it back, man.
Don't even talk about that. It freaks me out. Time goes by so fast.
Insane. Okay, so anything else? Did we cover everything else? Did we got everything? So
I think so.
Be sure to remember we are now on iTunes and Spotify. And be careful. Be careful out there. And take some time for yourself and know who you are as a person. And remember,
chase after the dream. Don't chase after the money.
Bam. So remember to live with life and not live with inside your own little mind. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck the internet. I mean, okay, don't fuck the internet because I mean, like, this is on the internet. But you know,
be rooted in reality.
Yeah.
Not in this fake obscurity.
Virtual reality.
Your online persona per se.
When I meet you, I want to meet you. I don't want to meet your Instagram. I want to meet you. No, you're alive. It's a good day every day above ground. So remember that.
And you're in charge of your own life. So we should see you in the next one. So please play that sweet outro.
Wait.
You got it?
This always takes time for me. Okay. Bye.
Bye.